Hey fam, hey, welcome back to my channel. We are back for another Sunday of SisterWives season 19. We have moved on to episode 2. Now, of course, if you're like me, this is your favorite long-running reality TV fiasco. They spilled a little bit of tea last night and we just gonna sop that right on up. But don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tingling that bell so you do not miss how I feel about any of Cody and Robin's shenanigans. Here we go.
Got 4 wives, one is saying, 3 have packed and gone. Kids don't smile upon me, lost my faith in the dawn. Big house feels so empty, lonely halls and broken dreams. One wife by my side now, nothing is as it seems.
How'd you like that original song? How'd you like it? I think it describes this family perfectly. I like to set it to a nice blues tone because I feel like that's what we feel when we're watching the show, the blues. Anyway, the episode starts with Maddie, who is about 6 months pregnant, and the girl looks like she is over the drama. Like the look on her face when she and Janelle are driving in the car talking about Coyote Pass is classic Maddie. Now, you know Maddie don't take nothing off of nobody. We have heard through social media and even on the show that she does not have her kids around Cody. You know, Cody is a little bit unpredictable. He has a flair for the dramatic. So she has decided to stay away. Remember last week, they asked if they could even ask about Maddie, and he said, no, I'm not going to talk about her. But this week, he did give us a little bit of insight into why he no longer has the relationship. He says that he's reached out to Maddie. She doesn't reach out back to him. And of course, our favorite left lonely idiot wife, Robin, has to put in her 2 cents and says, well, you know, he has tried to reach out, but Maddie hasn't reached out either. It's not her job, Robin. It's not her job. So just cut it out. Anyway, you know that Cody is always trying to avoid real conversations. He says he doesn't even trust talking to Janelle about the property anymore. And why? Probably because deep down he knows he has not been fair. Janelle is still kind of, helping Christine and hanging out with Christine. I'm so glad that they have squashed whatever Cody says they had in the past and they are still BFFs. Christine considers themselves sister wives. I think it's beautiful. She is helping to move Isabel back to Utah. Now, Christine made it very clear she does not want to live with Christine. Absolutely no. I need my privacy. I live about 20 minutes away. But we are loving that she is back home. She has more of the children in one place. Christine is loving it, and Janelle is starting to move on with her life. But there is something bigger brewing, something more beautiful brewing in the way of Janelle. Janelle says she up out this piece, and she and Maddie are going to buy property in Montana. They want to live the rural life. I love it. They want to go out. They want to have a nice, simple life. No fuss, no muss, no drama. And so they're looking at moving to Montana. Now let's get back to Coyote Pass. Now we all know this whole situation is a mess. And the more that they talk about the land, I realize that it is really split up. Real strange, real strange. You got Cody and Janelle on a piece of property, Cody and Robin on property, Cody, Janelle, and Mary on another piece. And then you got Cody and Robin again because Christine was like, peace, I'm out. You can have it. I'm going to take this over here from my house. Deuces. But it's like the land is playing musical chairs at this point. And if it's not paid on time, Cody gonna mess up his credit. He gonna lose the whole thing. They have a date to pay by. And if they don't, it's gonna be all for nothing. They will have wasted a lot of money. Now, mind you, Janelle says that she and Mary only have Coyote Pass as an asset in the marriage. You know, I really feel for Janelle. I remember that a couple of seasons ago, she talked about she had nothing, that she has gotten herself into a position where she really would be walking away with nothing. And, this came about when they were talking about her having her own house, the whole 9 yards. And she fought with Cody to say she wanted her own house, but still had the dream of living on Coyote Pass. You cannot tell me that she was not committed to this marriage. I really don't care how she felt about Cody in her personal relationship, the intimacy and all of that. She was committed to this marriage. She was committed to the move to Coyote Pass, and she got the short end of the stick in the deal. Even giving money to the house that Cody and Robin live in. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. I love that when she's talking to Christine, she does say to her, I'm going to have to lawyer up. He won't even talk to me about it. He doesn't talk to me about anything. We have to talk about business on text message. That's mind-boggling to me. As a married person, if we have business that we need to do, even if we are no longer together, that is unacceptable for you to talk about business and splitting up assets and things like that on a text message. Now, on the one hand, you have it on a text so that if something were to happen in a court filing, in a trial situation, then she has those texts to prove, look at what he said, I didn't say this, things like that. But really, you were married to this woman for it's not like you were married for 2 years. You were married, had kids with this woman. You can at least put your ego aside, Cody, and talk to your wife about property that you owe her, that she put money in on. Okay? Stop being a big ass baby. Can you take the pacifier out of your mouth and handle your business? But, the sad part about it is that they all know that he's not going to be fair. Janelle, who has probably had the biggest problem with Mary, even talks about how if she and Maddie bought out the Coyote Pass property, they would make sure that Mary got her fair share. That just goes to show me what a good person Janelle is. We all have our faults and flaws, but for a person that you have had issue with to say, even if we had an issue, I'm still going to make sure you get your fair share, commendable. Absolutely commendable. So, of course, they want to make sure that he doesn't do anything shady. And trust me, like I said, they know he's not going to be fair. And we might see some legal battles on the same horizon that they saw on those Montana mountaintops. I believe, moving on to Robin, that she may have cognitive dissonance. Let's talk about it. She actually sat on TV last night and said that she would not mind being neighbors with the other wives. Really? Her actions scream cognitive dissonance because 1 minute she's acting all loyal and concerned about the fate of the family and it falling apart. The next, we're reminded that Robin and Cody's house was supposed to be an investment property for the family. But has anyone other than Cody and Mary kind of been inside the house? No, not even the cameramen have truly been inside the house. Y'all, ain't nobody been inside that house until the real estate agent went in there and took them pictures of that gaudy mess that they put up on Zillow a couple weeks ago. And just for facts, nobody has still put that house under contract. I wouldn't either with that purple passion going on in that room. Looking like Barney threw up all over the place. Like, come on. I really feel bad for the fact that everyone put their money into a property that they have never gotten to even have a family gathering in. Y'all, they got you. They got you. I hate to say it. Christine, Mary, Janelle, Robin and Cody got y'all. They pulled the okey doke for real. And now if the rumors are true, they are taking the equity that they made in this house on Coyote Pass and are buying a bigger house. That's another video because I've heard a couple different rumors on that. I've heard that they're buying a bigger house. I've also heard that there's trouble in paradise and that they may be splitting up assets because they are splitting up and going their separate ways. Back to Robin. Robin then says that if Janelle moved, it would devastate her. Do we really buy that? I don't think so. What devastates you is that one by one, you are being shown that you're not going to get your way. Your way was, I'm going to come in, I'm going to be a part of this family. I don't mind that I'm the queen in the family. As long as they stay, I am still pretty princess. We get to our level of heaven that we're supposed to gain. But now that's all falling apart and you're living with a crazy person. Robin is in true survival mode, and I don't say that in the best way. She is so much in survival mode that she's at this point gnawing at her own ankle. And by that, I mean she is willing to suffer in silence, dim her light, and shrink herself to stay in the good graces of a man who she perceives will continue to take care of her as long as he can. So what happens when Christine gets that child support out on you and you have to pay back child support, maybe not only for Truly, but for all the kids up to age 22? I'm just asking for a friend. You know, y'all going to be in a real uncomfortable position if that goes down. Of course, Cody is still blaming Christine for feeding the kids bad stuff about him. Cody, come on. At what point do we just admit that maybe you have not been father of the year, father of the decade, father of the century? Speaking of kids, where's Savannah? Did she go to college? I can't remember if Janelle talked about her going to college, but I miss her. And I like Savannah. Savannah's such a sweet spirit. I really miss her. I wonder where she is. She is like barely mentioned anymore. And maybe it was her choice. Maybe she said, you know what? I ain't got time for this foolishness. I'm trying to get an education and I'm trying to get away from y'all because y'all are giving me a headache and I just want to live my life. And who else popped up? Mr. Payton. He popped up. He popped up at Christine's gathering at Isabel's house. And let me tell you, he gave a life update that I did not expect. My boy said he worked at a gentleman's club as a bouncer. Go ahead, Payton. Go ahead. We go back to Christine and Janelle having a visit. Christine comes to visit Janelle, and it kind of gets a little shaky because Janelle feels like she's being interrogated by Christine. Christine wants to hear Janelle say, I am divorcing Cody. I am not going back. But I have to say she said that a couple of times. And she's starting to get a little irritated with her friend. But of course, they are sister wives. I'm sure they had these problems before. But I think that once Christine sees that Janelle is like, I have left, leave me alone, I think she'll go ahead and leave her alone. But, you know, Janelle is not having it. And we all know when you push Janelle to a point, she gonna let you have it. Remember last year when Cody was leaving out that door? Don't push Janelle too hard. Remember, she says she was going to lawyer up about that property, and she tells Christine that. You know, she says, I'm just going to have to lawyer up to get it. Then we get a rare appearance from Mary, who was on the couch. And you know what? I'm so happy for her. She is finally calling karma on Cody. She said, oh, you know how you mad about what you did and how you talked to me and how she talking to you? That's exactly what you did to me. Karma's a biatch. Good for you, Mary. And honestly, I'm here for it. She's like, turnabout is fair play. And you can see Cody squirming under the pressure of everything falling apart. You made your bed. Lie in it. Cody says he doesn't even believe in his faith anymore. But, you know, part of me believes he doesn't believe in the faith because, like he has said, A, he doesn't want to have to answer to the church. But B, if you say you don't believe the faith, then you don't have to adhere to what you lose by not being able to keep your family together. Again, I do not know a whole lot about Mormonism or the AUB or any of that. So I'm going to say, go look it up, Google it. Maybe we'll do a video a little bit about it. But I think that that's what that is for him. I think that if he were to go to the church and say, hey, my family's falling apart, the church would then say, ooh, well, then, you know, there's some things you're going to miss out on. And he doesn't want to have to own up to that. So he'd rather just say that he doesn't believe in the faith anymore. Unlike Christine, who's like, I don't believe in the faith because I truly see it for what it is. Cody doesn't believe in the faith again, because like Robin, he didn't get his way. It's kind of giving existential crisis vibes. Just saying. We get a bit of happy news about Thanksgiving. It is going to be going down at Logan's house. Yay for Logan hosting a drama-free family gathering. We hope. And Robin, she just says she can't let it go and she's the idiot for sticking around. Well, your choice. Honestly, I think we've all had enough of one of Cody's favorite phrases, which is cap in hand. I really don't ever need to hear that again in life. And I'm really also tired of the kids picking up on the therapy phrases that their parents have probably fed to them, one of them being emotionally unsafe. I don't know if the kids said that or not. That was Robin parroting what she said the kids told her. She also at one point though said that she would never talk against the children to their father. She's been through divorce, blah, blah, blah. But didn't you talk against Preston when you told everybody that you were going to take the kids from him? And if it didn't work out, Cody was like, we're going to do whatever we have to do. And it was Preston's fault that Dayton got hurt on the three-wheeler or four-wheeler or whatever it is, and we know that it was probably Cody's fault. Everything's on videotape, Robin. Videotape, streaming, a camera somewhere, digital. I'm just going to skip over that I said videotape because that was aging me. But there are things out there that give us evidence of what you said. Just because you don't remember you said them doesn't mean they were never said. Remember that. All right, y'all. It's getting deep. We're moving on to episode 3. And like I said, this is the episode where we finally get to see the tears fall from Miss Robin's eyes. It's getting wild out there. And I have a feeling we are only at the tip of the iceberg. What do you guys think? Do you think that Janelle's going to lawyer up? Do you think that Cody's faith crisis is because he knows he's wrong? And we know that we don't trust Robin, so there's not even a question about that. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And again, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell for more recaps just like this one. All right, y'all. This is Reality Tease TV. Peace, love, and hair grease. We out.